going 9 knots. Anything is possible.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely ran aground. That was not good.
Hi, we're Jen, Elliot, and Ollie. In 2019, we left the United States and backpacked through 11 countries, all before deciding to come back home and try something completely new, pivoting into boat life. Our current adventure is America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile journey through small towns, big cities, and the wilderness from the eastern portion of the United States, through the Great Lakes and Canada, and down the Midwest rivers, all aboard our home on the water, Pivot. Make sure you subscribe as we share our journey through the highs, lows, and everything in between.
Good morning from Columbus, Mississippi. It's a beautiful day today. The sun is peeking out between the clouds, no rain forecasted, and we are leaving kind of quick, kind of early. We're heading out with our boat buddy Rival to catch this first lock. So we're gonna get moving. We took the rental car, went down to Florida. It was an action-packed set of 4 days, driving like 10 hours, 2 days in almost back to back. Then we kind of had some nasty weather, and here we are. Already here at Stennis Lock, which is the first lock of the day of our Tennessee Tom-Bigby waterway. And it looks like we got off the wall soon enough. Whenever you don't move for a few days, you kind of lose it a little bit. You lose how long it takes to get ready, it's colder, you got tasks that take longer, and I did not plan enough time, so it was a little stressful. It's all part of the fun of it though.
Get lost looking in your eyes, a little shook up at the sight of you.
Slow it down. Slow it down. What?
Swimming against the tide, you're throwing me light, pulling back to you.
We had such gnarly weather the day that we were driving. It was good that we weren't cruising. It would have been nice to be on the boat, but they had so much rain. Tornadoes all around Mississippi, not here, but fortunately we weren't affected. How we are affected is in today's cruise. It's a couple days since then where there's a lot of debris in the water, a lot of really fast current, so hopefully that will give us a little bit of a boost. But we just heard from a pair of our looper buddies who are ahead of us. They said that they tried to anchor in this cutoff, and it was basically a runoff of all the excess water. The boat got spun around and there was a tow around. It was very stressful and dangerous, so we're keeping that in the back of our mind today as we cruise, because that was just yesterday. So the same conditions are going to be around today. This lock sounds like dolphins.
It does. And then it stopped. Oh, maybe. It's camera shy, just like the dolphins are in real life.
Oh, what is that? Dolphin? Dolphin? Another reason why it was really hard to leave the marina today was Columbus Marina. They do it right. A lot of really good customer service, and so since we had to stay here for 4 nights, they said, well, if you stay the 5th, we'll charge you less and we'll give you the weekly rate. So we ended up having to stay 5 because of the weather. Theoretically, we could have stayed there tonight since we already paid for it. It was really tough to decide to leave in 40-degree weather. But the idea is that it's gonna be colder sooner, so we just gotta get south. That is what we're doing. There is a winter storm coming next weekend for Christmas. It's gonna be about like 15 or 18 degrees as a low, even down in like the Gulf. So like, that's not gonna be the most fun on the boat. So we're trying to find a marina to go to next week to kind of enjoy Christmas, put some heat, put on the fireplace, snuggle like Ollie was this morning. That's the goal.
Head for the sun, follow your footsteps, edge of the world, right to your doorstep home. Anywhere you wanna go, beyond the stars, out where the sun sets, we'll find the light and we'll keep it our secret. Oh, anywhere you wanna go, down any road, anywhere you wanna.
We have been flying all day today, in between like 8.5 and 9.5 knots. It's been really awesome. Like, Pivot never goes this fast, and throughout the entire 10 tom up to this point, we had seen almost no current, maybe a little bit for us. But with all the rain, we are going fast, and it is nice. We are actually able to do a reasonable amount of miles today, like 40 or 50 miles, which is just kind of hard to do in the winter because you don't have as much daylight. But with the boost going 9 knots, anything is possible. I, for one, cannot wait for warmer weather. It's like 40 degrees today, but with the wind and moving on the fly bridge, it feels like it's probably in the 30s or, yeah, it's just super cold. I got lots of layers on, as much as I can do, but we are out here still having a good time. Aren't we, Ollie? You having a good time? Are you enjoying the cruise? You cold too? You shivering? That's super cool. There's like an old steamer here. Looks like it's got the Army Corps of Engineers, the Montgomery, the SS Montgomery. Neat. I think, so there is a dock here that you can use to check out the SS Montgomery. Obviously it's not on our plans for the day. We are making miles and we gotta get through the lock, but pretty cool spot to go. I feel like it's getting hard to talk. My lips are frozen.
When we were young, we burned like summer suns. Our fears at bay, we made our own way, no stopping us. We never knew the sky beyond the blue. We turned the page, our story became away.
Just look at that water, that is raging. How's it going, Admiral?
Great, I'm trying to tuck in because it's cold.
You're manning the Bollard from inside though. This is the first on Pivot.
Yeah, it's just cold.
Good thing you have your hot tea.
Yeah.
There is a ton of debris in this lock. We saw a literal clay pot. We saw a bunch of trash, like half of a tree, and all this, like, I guess it's duckweed, I'm not sure, but like plant debris. It's like we're in a little swamp in the lock. Luckily our friend's rival broke through it all for us and we were able to come in there wake. But my strategy for this is always I drive really slow, and then if I know like there's no way around going over something, I just go into neutral and I coast through it, because my theory is like I don't want the propeller to be turning and then hit something with that extra rotational power of the propeller moving and cause damage. So I just stop the propeller. So hopefully things will just slide right off or something. I don't know. It's worked so far. Update, how's it going from inside?
Good. The tea is warm, so all is good. This is like how you treat Ollie.
You get a real taste of it, eh?
Hey, I'm working here. Watch yourself.
Yeah, come on. Chop, chop.
Oh no.
Oh no?
It's caught. Ah. There we go.
Hey, don't be slacking on your duties, okay?
I'm not.
Ollie, what are you doing? You're just sitting inside in your million blankets.
Because it's cold outside, folks. So here you can see that the Bollard is kind of getting stuck because there's a water level that's kind of natural. Because normally it won't do that. It'll kind of go down a little bit, like inch by inch, instead of like 6 or 8 inches at a time. And you can see that there's like a little water level over there by the Bollard. And so this is why it's super important to always man your lines and to always like be attentive of your lines. Because if the Bollard were to get stuck for whatever reason, I'm still here. There you go. I'm still here like manning it, so I can just let out more line if it's stuck for whatever reason, and we won't be hanging off the wall. So yeah.
Great work, babe.
Important.
Still not moving. Our boat would be hanging on its side right now.
Yeah.
Good job, babe.
Yeah. So
We have another like 20 feet of line, so it's not going down.
yeah.
No, it's still
And
not
I
going
use
down.
specifically our like longest line. So this is our spring line, and so that way, just in case this were to happen, we have our longest line out here. Whoa.
There it goes.
Yeah. And that's why we're
Holy
attentive.
cow.
And that's why you watch your hands always. Always watch your hands.
Wow. Oh my word, that was intense. Good job.
Yeah. Thanks. Doors are opening.
Vámonos. Alright, I'm leaving from inside. It's way too cold out there. Our buddy boat ride was just like almost went sideways with this current that I showed you earlier coming out of the dam. So I'm going to rev up a little bit because it gives us more power, you know.
Yeah, just focus.
Thank you so much.
Just focus. Oh, and he's whipping again. Oh my gosh. Don't worry about it. Just keep us safe. Holy cow. Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
Well, there goes my laptop falling on the ground.
Oh no. Oh no. And the drone. Oh jeez. And a laptop. Okay. Right.
That is why we left today, not 2 days ago, because 2 days ago was right after the rain. I don't even think the boat would have been able to get through this, to be honest, because that was pretty tough. I mean, you have the current basically just pushing you into the wall, so, and it's a sideways current, so it's not like you can like ease into it. It's just gonna hit you. So wow, that was. I'm glad we didn't move yesterday, the day before, even though it was sunny. It was too close to whenever it torrentially downpoured.
Yeah. Wow.
That woman, she got a hold on me. She's the one.
11 knots. Wow, that's fast.
That woman, she got a hold on me. That girl, she's like the finest wine. She'll give you a taste if you give her time. She's a complex heart and I don't mind. That girl, she's like the finest.
I feel like I'm kind of driving through minefields today because there's so much debris in the water that it's just like a tree here, big pile of debris here, and I have to kind of navigate through it. So it's been a little bit interesting today. I definitely do not want to hit it, but it's not like it's covering the waterway. There's always a way around it. So yet another new type of cruise for us here on the loop, many days into it.
Got a hold on me, yes you. She got a hold on me. She's a mighty river, mountain stream. From Oklahoma to...
We are approaching our anchorage for the evening, about a little bit less than a half a mile out, and still unsure and if we're gonna be able to get in or not because the charts say 5 feet. We draw 3.5. It's winter pool, so normally the water is a little bit low. But it just rained like torrentially the past week, so we're kind of like, you don't know until you get there, which is a lot of the things on the loop. And if it doesn't work out, we're just gonna try to find a place to anchor. Like we're gonna turn around basically, go to one of the other alcoves, but it's not really charted that well, so we shall see. Part of the excitement of living on a boat and trying to figure out where you're gonna sleep tonight. The main thing is you just have to get off the channel because of towboats and big barges. They'll take out the majority of the channel, so you can't be anywhere near that. All right, let's see how shallow it goes. 50 feet of water right now.
50?
Yeah, which is actually 3 feet higher than charted, which is pretty good. All right, 8 feet.
Really hard to see because it's just brown. We're kicking up a ton of mud. Hopefully we're not grounded.
I think we're just picking up mud. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. Well, I gave it a good shot. Alright, plan B is just up the waterway a little bit. Just like a little bit off the main channel. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, time for round 2. Alright, let's give it a shot. We are like right in this pocket. That's all we need. That's all we need though. The good thing, the nice thing, and one of the reasons why I'm not too worried about it is like being in like such a tight area is that there's pretty constant current on the rivers. So it's not like Georgia or in South Carolina where your boat goes pretty much in 360 degrees from where you dropped your anchor, but here it's a lot more simple, which I like. Alright, we got a good bite now. We're gonna let out the bridle. That's it. We got 60 in the water at about 15 feet of depth. That puts us about 4 to 1. A little light. There are not projected to be like storm conditions tonight, so that should be fine. This is one of the reasons why we love our Mantis anchor, because it's oversized for us. So yeah, we can deal with like a little bit lighter scope. So, jump.
carry, clothes we lived in, all the tales we will tell our children. No, we're taking the high road. Lay beside me, wake the morning ever after.
Tonight for dinner we are having palak paneer, which is an Indian dish for palak, which means spinach, and paneer, which is Indian, kind of like a cottage cheese, but it's more firm, similar to a mozzarella cheese. And so I've cooked up the spinach. I'm sauteing some onions and the aromatics, and I have the jeera rice, which jeera is cumin in Hindi, and so we have jeera rice with the palak paneer. So this is one of our favorite recipes, but I have to be kind of strategic about this recipe because it requires so much spinach in our fridge, and that's a really bulky item that I need to like cook it soon after we buy the spinach. And big shout out to my aunt and uncle from Atlanta who brought us a ton of paneer. So we ran out of paneer this summer, and I've been craving this recipe several times. So, thanks Aunt Patty, thanks Uncle Westby.
It is so beautiful here and so peaceful at Anchor. We are like in the middle of nowhere, Alabama, because we crossed the border. But wow. Unfortunately, Precious will not be taken out tonight. Sorry, girlfriend. But we do have a pee pad for her. She just doesn't like to use it. Wow.
Alrighty. Here we have palak paneer. Put the rice in the Instant Pot. Ooh, steamy. Let's see. Ooh, it looks good. Specks are the jeera, the cumin seeds. Looks good. So this is the final product, palak paneer with jeera rice. It's going to be delicious because we've made this recipe many times before, but that kind of concludes our day for today. We're gonna eat dinner, we're gonna do some work on our laptops, and then we're gonna go to bed and start the day all over again tomorrow, bright and early.
Yes, that's the loop.
That's the loop. You don't really know what day it is because just a few minutes ago I asked what day it is. It's a Saturday. So this is our Saturday. But it's a pretty great Saturday. And yeah.
Not a bad way to spend a Saturday. Running around twice. I'm just kidding. No, it really was a beautiful cruise today. I think so too. Dinner was absolutely fantastic. Such a good dinner, babe. Thank you. The sun has set. It is starting to get much colder here. We're gonna retire for the evening. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow as we continue cruising down to hopefully warmer weather. Thanks for watching. It's a beautiful. It says, Mama, it's cold outside. I like to be warm, but Daddy, it's cold outside. Just in the video, eating some good Indian food.
We're Jen,
Nice.
Elliot.
Who we watching tonight?
A plus K.
Adam and Catherine. Woo,
And Kona.
A plus
K.
Oh, Alaska looks so beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Leave us a like if you think we should boat in Alaska one day.